I'm Brittany Obertshauser. I am 27 years old. I am currently a substitute teacher. I decided to get into this profession because I observed a few classes and I really liked how the teachers interacted with the kids and how it was such a great atmosphere to be a part of, and how excited and enthusiastic the kids were in the learning process, and how much of an influence the teacher had in that process. So I decided to do substitute teaching, and once I was substitute teaching, I fell in love with it and decided that this was the profession for me with the type of personality that I have. So that's a little bit about my professional background and how it pertains to the teaching field. My research topic is about English language learners and how they're impacted in the American education system, that of being positively or negatively impacted, and the intervention strategies that are being utilized in those schools today. I decided to do this research topic because I wanted to better understand English language learners and how intervention strategies are currently in place that are benefiting or not benefiting these populations, since I will be working with these populations in classes. I don't know how many students would be in my class, but there is that possibility. So I wanted to better understand this population, and by doing my research topic, I can better understand the current translation services already being utilized, the resources being utilized for this population, and their and how it impacts their academics as being positive or negative. The research question in this study is addressed through data collection by understanding answers specified through patterns. These patterns are then broken down into categories of translation services, resources, and strategies. The methodology for my study is to first administer the questionnaires, which I will email to the parents so they can go ahead and fill them out. And then once I collect all of those, I will go ahead and conduct the interviews with the students, where I ask them the open-ended questions. Once I am finished collecting information on the interview, I will then go ahead and do my literature review, where I'm collecting all of the articles that pertain to my topic. Once I am done with all three of those things, I will go ahead and analyze all of the data that I collected through the qualitative approaches, and understand the information through the specified patterns that I addressed earlier on, and to understand the information through translation services, strategies, and resources that were beneficial or not beneficial to the English language learners. I plan to find information answering my research question by utilizing interviews, questionnaires, and literature review. The questionnaires will be given or will be emailed to parents, where they will complete an open-ended list of questions, where they are free to answer each question specific to their experience and their child's experience. The interviews conducted will be given to students, and they will also be asked open-ended questions for their specific individualized education pertaining to their class and their experiences. The literature review will be analyzed and collected through peer-reviewed articles that are all specific to the research question, by analyzing all of the information through these literature review articles. I can come to an understanding to better address the research question topic. The resources that I utilized to answer and conduct this study were the National University Library, where I collected the peer-reviewed articles to collect and understand my research question. The experience was pretty positive. I didn't have any trouble accessing the information, but I did find that utilizing keywords were a lot easier to find articles that were specific to my research question. My critical friend in this study helped me understand articles that I incorporated into my study as being appropriate or not appropriate. And she also helped me structure my paper in a more effective and informational format that was more informational to the reader. If I could travel back in time, I would tell myself to use keywords when looking for articles, searching through databases, just because it's a more efficient use of time. And I would also look for my articles a lot earlier to allow more time to complete the paper, and it allows for more time of formatting and structuring of your paper and having people review it. So it's a little bit easier and not as stressful of a process. After I complete my master's degree, my plan is to become a teacher and keep continuing my education, making sure that I am asking professionals for advice and what tools that they utilize that help them reach their learners. And as far as personally, I'd like to incorporate more running, since it's a hobby that I really enjoy, since it's something I don't always have the time for.